Today on my Victory Cross Country Tour, I'm going to be installing an auxiliary power module inside the fairing. So just follow the link at the bottom of the screen and it will show you how to remove the fairing, and then we'll get started. The battery is located behind this chin cover, and there's four 4mm hex screws, 2 at the top and 2 at the bottom in each corner. We'll just have to take those off. Now that we have the 4 bolts undone off the cover, how I remove it is I kind of push it in and slide it over, giving me access to this side in order to pull it out. And now this gives us access to our battery right here. I've got an inline fuse holder, some fuses, a ring connector that I'm going to crimp and solder onto the end of the fuse holder. I'm also got some 12 gauge red and black wire. I'm going to solder it onto the other end of the fuse holder and use some heat shrink on it. Then I'll feed it up to the fairing area of my bike, where I happen to have a fuse holder here. The other end of the red wire will have another ring terminal. It will go here, and this will provide power to 4 fuses of any size that you want, and then I can plug in whatever I'm hooking up in the future into my bike. And I think at the same time I'm going to run a ground wire up from the battery as well. That way I'll have full uninterruptible power in the fairing. So I've got my ground and my power wire all set up, ready to go. I can go ahead and connect it directly to the battery now, even though I haven't fed it up to the front, because there's no worry about any shorts happening, because there's no fuse in the power line right now. That'll go in last. I also picked up some of this plastic split loom. It's just a hollow plastic tube, and I'm going to feed the wires inside here and tie wrap it all the way up. This way it keeps it nice and neat, keeps it together, protects the wire a bit, plus you won't see the red going all the way up from the back side. Keeps everything nice and black. I fed down my red and black auxiliary power wire. One of the easiest way to preventative maintenance is to put a star washer on the battery bolt. It would help lock things down and keep things from coming loose. I put the wiring inside a black plastic loom and brought them up from the battery, tie wrapping them all the way up. I crimped and soldered a ring connector on the positive side, and I'm going to take my auxiliary fuse block. There's 2 holes in the aluminum part here. I'm going to use the bottom one, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to feed in a tie wrap, put it down through the center. I'm going to go down the hole and lock it into place right there. I'm going to take my positive end from my battery, and I'm going to fasten it down onto the main line. I crimped and soldered another connector on the ground wire. I picked up this terminal strip, and I took some wire and I weaved it through all the screws, and now they're all electrically shorted together. I'm going to use double-sided tape, and I think I'm going to put it right here on the front edge of the bike, and I will connect my ground to it, and then I'll have enough grounds to last me quite a while. I put a 30 amp fuse in the fuse holder down by the battery. That's going to be powering my fuse holder up here. So I've got 4 outlets that I can put in whatever size fuse I want, and I've got lots of grounds. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.